9 months, baby. You and this thing. I mean, you're gonna have to...
I was thinking about the whole 9-month thing. What do you think?
What's wrong?
Oh, that's just...
Yeah?
Ready, guys? Ready?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that is,
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Yeah.
Here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good job, everyone.
Thanks.
Cheers. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Well, I've had the suit on for just a couple of hours now, and I already understand. What if we did like a day? But like, have you ever had those times in your life where you're like, it was only a day, but it felt like 9 months? I'm feeling this emotion, like I'm feeling what maybe a pregnant woman might feel. I wouldn't know how to put that.
A day?
2 days? Three, how about 3 days?
I mean, do you know someone that was pregnant for 2 days?
The suit has a lot of different parts, and you had to fill it up with water, which we did. You have to, there's a construction, a thing like a wrap around my chest, which constricts my breathing around my ribs.
Obviously, you're the guy in the suit, and you need to talk this over with your family. And if you don't feel like you can do the full 9 months, we might be able to talk about it. But I mean, the object here is to try and
I'm feeling a little emotional now. There's a huge amount of water in here, and then there's these metal balls right here that kind of dig into me, and then there's a big thing here that digs into my bladder that makes me like push constant pressure on my bladder. Woman's not this pregnant for 9 months.
That's a good point. Okay.
Touche.
6 months.
Oh, I don't even know she's this pregnant for 6 months.
3 months.
And then in here, in the actual belly part, there's a ball shaking around, so I feel kicking, like it kicks against me and against my aunt, which is really, it's really kind of sweet.
They say, kind of, this is the 3rd trimester suit.
Yeah.
So a woman feels this for 3 months. And
what if it's premature?
But it's not. This is going to be a healthy, full-term child.
It is heavy and not comfortable and hot. I'm tired. I could really use a beer. You don't like the denim?
Yeah.
I'll take a denim.
Does it make me look fat?
It makes you look like a pregnant art teacher.
I've got boobies now, and I haven't had a chance to be alone with them. But they're nice. I don't know. I feel they kind of belong there. I think I should wear something over the belly.
Like the big Prego pants.
Prego pants.
The ones that have a stretch on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I feel more comfortable in those.
You like pants better.
I like pants better.
I think
How
you
about
should
the,
wear, you sell the belly to an advertisement.
Oh. My back already hurts. Oh, I just moved and it kicked. Oh, it just kicked right there. It was so sweet. Because you forget that it's just a lead ball.
I think we gotta have a wig.
I don't understand why a pregnant man would wear a wig.
You're not a pregnant man.
You're a pregnant woman.
I mean, men can't have babies.
Right. You've become a woman.
Clay and those other guys, and Brad and Trey, they got that dry humor. And they say stuff, and you're like, oh yeah. Like, hey, you might get fired today, or hey, really, I'm serious, stop talking. Oh, all right, we gotta get this straight. Am I a man having a baby?
Well, listen, Owen, here's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay? This is the deal, okay? It's a woman, okay? That's how we conceived of it. That's the way it's gonna be. You're gonna wear a wig and a dress.
Oh, yes, dress.
Maternity clothes.
Because people look at women.
And that's it. That's part of the deal.
Clay wants me to be a woman. Yeah.
So,
Okay, that's part of the deal.
What is this? Does my wife? Does this make my wife is now
That's
lesbian?
not,
Clay and I butt heads, and he's got such a big head to butt against. But yeah, I wanted to sort of talk to him about that.
Hey, do you think your wife would wear a mustache for the 3 days?
To be a man, you mean?
Yeah. Pants and a button-down shirt.
Okay, so I think we're done, right? We're agreed, woman. Okay, cool.
3 days.
3 days.
Do you have to pee yet?
Yeah, but I think I can hold it. I think it's going to be strange enough walking around Austin pregnant, let alone cross-dressed and pregnant. Though I'm cool with that. I mean, a lot of my close friends, a lot of my best friends are cross-dressers. Do you have any, like, O'Douls in the fridge? Or?
No. There's some Carnation instant breakfast. Milk.
This vision needs a tweak, and that's hopefully what I'll do. Just tweak.
It's an online television network. It's like the Food Network or others, except our subject matter is fatherhood. And so it's 4 shows a week, and each show is like 3 to 7 minutes long, and it's funny, and no, we think it's, yes. Yeah, well, it's about fatherhood, but no, it's not like it's not against women. It's not, there's some women in our audience, so yeah, absolutely. Oh, you know what? I've actually got one of the stars of our shows right here, and it looks like he's got an issue. So if I could call you back in 10 minutes, then I could, that would be great. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Okay. No.
Is
No.
that me? Are you talking to me?
No, because we've started. Right, so you've started.
You're serious about that?
Yeah, totally. I mean, that's part of the thing. You're pregnant now, okay? You're carrying a child. You need to take that seriously. So no beer. And I'm not kidding. Like when the cameras aren't on you, you're not touching this stuff.
It's light beer, though. Does it?
It doesn't matter if it's light beer, Owen. So anyway, what's the deal?
I don't want to be a woman.
I thought we were real clear about that.
You were clear. I was less clear. Can I just be a pregnant man?
Owen, men don't get pregnant. I don't know if you missed that day at science class.
But that's the hook.
But men don't get pregnant.
That could be the angle.
So it's funny if you're a woman and you're pregnant and you're going through it all, maybe they know you're a man underneath, but on top, you're a woman and you're a pregnant woman. I realize you want to be creative.
Yeah.
And you want to do something that's a little different, and that's your natural impulse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're just saying no.
No. Please?
Is this a deal breaker?
I'm usually not really good at the kind of confrontations. Yes?
Because you look, I mean, that's good. I mean, it's a good look.
That's aggressive when you do that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't
sorry.
mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
Well,
I mean, you have to understand, I have a lot invested here in this bit. We've been talking about it for a long time. I want it to be good. So, okay, I got a phone call that I really have to take.
What do you think? Then come in.
Okay, all right, I gotta take this. Okay,
good then. That's a yes. Yes.
Clay Nichols. Hey, Dave. I'm just great. How are you doing today? We're doing this great bit on the pregnant man, and I think it's.
If I was mugged, I would be afraid of who was mugging a pregnant man. Like, who is that person?